So here, I want to build a Canon machine. So I could pick a 7565. And now here is the master catalog. This is something that's very important to SalesChain. We maintain a master catalog for all of our dealers. So we do the heavy lifting of what are the products, what are the associated accessories, okay? And we bring it into a system so that they have access to it. Now in this example, I'm gonna just simply sell a copier with a staple finisher, but I'm talking to the customer about the value of the upgrade to the booklet finisher. So I'm gonna add that as an optional accessory, okay? Now, notice we have images and so forth. Let's real quickly add some printers too, okay? Oops, forgive me.
Did the images change with the accessories that you put on?
No, it is not a configurator.
So it's a static, it's just, but you do get to see, so you do have an idea of what the type of product is.
Yeah. Now, cool. And I'm going to tell you a little something when we're done here. That's maybe changing that. Okay, so now here's 10 printers. So I just picked a big copier and 10 printers. Notice imagery, okay? We also have all the brochures online, okay? So we basically, whenever a new product comes out, we go up to the web and we download from Canon what their brochures are. So they're here for a rep. Now, service. I just talked to one of the megas in the industry yesterday. Talked, and they're using Dynamics. I asked them what their top 5 problems was. Pricing service was one of their top 5 problems. You know, they're still, they have a system and they're giving their reps spreadsheets and they're entering everything manually. Here I just did in 3 seconds a blended service pricing, okay, for an 11 machine deal.
Yep, I see you've got the nice guy promo pricing selected over there.
So we have the ability we simplify the method of publishing service pricing by giving them the ability to do things like these adjustments, okay? Yeah. And I can do individual line items, I can do bundled pricing, depending on how I want to sell, I can do all of these things.
So the rep has this in front of them and it's uploaded. Finance will put the bill rates in there. They don't really see the sheets. It's all just
in the
uploaded, automated behind the scenes. So their pricing is set
right there.
Their highs and lows, their maximums.
There's a range. The service, there's some flexibility built in, and I can show you the details if you want.
So there's a floor, and if they needed to go below it, they'd have to go.
They can buy it below the floor, down to what we call a manager tier, 3rd level. So you can give them a little bit of range, and there's rules that say if there's not enough GP in the deal, you can't buy it below what's the GP in the deal. So they can't lose money on the deal. So I come over here to my pricing screen now, and I can do things like I've got a lease buyout. Okay, so let's just say I've got a $15,000 or a $2,500 lease buyout. Sorry, I can't see it. And but this is now the deal summary. So now I can come over here and say I've got all my lease rate factors in here. Again, remember, manual entry is the death of productivity. Okay, as soon as a sales rep starts entering anything manually, the operation.
Well, you also leave yourself open to errors.
Exactly. So I have all my lease rates in here. I got DLL in here. And then I've also got my service pricing in here. I can do my pass-through billing. So if I've got DLL or Great America or somebody doing pass-through billing. And so now I've got a payment.
Are those the only 2 leasing companies that you are integrated with?
Not at all. We integrate with all of them. So virtually every leasing company and many captive leasing companies as well, we integrate with. But now I've got a nice presentation of $1,832 for my total payment, $397 of which is service. So now the sales rep might say, and be talking to the customer, and the customer says, hey guy, Tony, I love you, want to do business with you. If you can do this at $1,750, it's your deal. So I can do some scenario pricing, solve for $1,750 a month, and now that nets out 30% GP, 30.7% GP. I'm going to do that deal. So now let's say I want to do a proposal. I can come over here to do my proposal wizard. Now, unlike legal documents that are very exacting, okay, proposals, you need flexibility. So we created a wizard that allows me to say things, give the salesperson some flexibility. Now, that staple finisher and the booklet finisher, I'm not going to sell the booklet finisher at full price. It's replacing the staple finisher, so I'm going to do an incremental on this, okay? So not the full price. Now, proposals. The key thing with proposals is to make them complete and accurate and specific to what the customer said. So I'm a salesperson. I don't want to give 25 options. I want to give the salesperson an option, maybe 2, based on what I heard them say they need. I'm a consultative salesperson. If I give them 5 options, I create indecision and I walk away without a deal, okay? So this lets me tailor the message. And so let's just say they're paying $2,100 a month now. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this save button. I'm going to just generate a really nice proposal. Now, we can do, if I knew this person and it was a repeat customer, I might just do the proposal summary. But in this case, I'm going to do a full-blown color cover, green statement, letter from the president, whatever kind of amount of attractiveness and detail that I want to provide them in a proposal, we can do that here. And it's a click of a button. Okay. Now this, for the typical dealer, is going to look and feel like they want it to look and feel. Okay?
And it's going to have their logos, their partners on the page.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if they don't have a graphic artist to do this, this fella next to me, he's done about 20 this year or this past year for full trade styles and proposals.
A little value add service from
he
you
charges
guys.
a few bucks.
All right.
You know, automated, data sheets and so forth, so that now I can come over here for the proposed solution, nice and structured, meaningful. And now selling this upgraded booklet finisher is pretty darn easy when it's only going to cost them $78, and I'm saving them $350.